What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, we are back here in the garage. It has been a while, but we are back and we have a little project here for us today. It will actually be here all week. Not because it's going to be that hard, but the customer had a business trip, so he dropped it off yesterday and we'll be back Thursday to pick it up. So we're going to take care of it for him. I'll show you what we have going on. It is a 2022 ES350 Lexus, and as you can see on the quarter panel here down low, it's hit a couple times there, kind of side swiped a little bit. You can almost see the paint. The customer said it was really scratched, you know, paint transfer and everything. They polished it up the best they could, so we'll clean that up for him too. So I think what we're going to do with this is we'll probably go in through, maybe we'll start glue pulling it, and then we'll go in through the trunk area. We might pull out that tail light. I don't think we'll have to though. We could probably just sneak in between the mat and the outer panel there and touch it that way. So we'll get going on this. We'll take you through the process and we'll see how it turns out. Let's get going. Okay, it's working out nice. As I said before, I thought I was going to put some glue on there and start with the glue just to release some of that deepness. But after I started looking at it, I thought it would be better just to get in with a rubber tip tool and just start working the dent. I'll kind of show you why. It might be hard to pick up in the light here, but if you can see, there's like a body line that kind of runs along the bottom here. And I didn't want to put glue on there and start messing with that body line. The glue could have kind of, you know, warped it a little bit. So I thought it would be better just to get in with the rubber tip and start working up that body line again. And then that way you had that nice clean line to go by. And you can see inside the trunk here, there's plenty of access so we could get to the dent, no problem. And I thought that would be best. So that's why we did that. We're pretty much done the front one. A little tapping and stuff I'll show you too. We have a little tapping to do. You can see that high spot, but those two dents kind of went into each other. So I didn't want to tap down this high spot yet until we start working this. Sometimes when you do that, it kind of messes around with like the metal if you just tap that down. It could go vice versa. Sometimes you have to tap down the high spot to release the pressure, but this one, I think it would be better to start working that dent and then tap down that high spot. I just think it'll work better that way. Again, that can go vice versa either way, but yeah, it's coming out good. We're just taking it slow. I have the car all week, so, but we'll get it done and we'll see what it looks like. Let's get going. Okay, we are all finished up. It came out really nice. I think the customer is really going to be happy with it. It looks really good. Like I said, we got in there with the rubber tip tool. I wanted to build up that body line back to the way it was. That way it was a nice kind of straight edge for us to follow when we work the rest of the dent. And there wasn't a lot of tapping. Like I said, instead of tapping down that high spot, I wanted to work that dent in the back, and that released a lot of the pressure. It was a little tapping, but nothing major. And sometimes you do that. Like I said before too, a lot of times I would tap down the high spot before I worked the dent. This one was a little bit different. So again, every time it's different. You could do that, as I mentioned before too, vice versa. Sometimes you work the dent, sometimes you tap down the high spot and then work the dent. But I'll show you the results here. It came out really nice. We polished it up for him, got that body line back to the way it was, and yeah, another one down. So when he comes back to pick up the car, I'm sure he'll be happy with it. We're gonna go around it. He wanted some other little scratches polished out and things like that, nothing major. So I'm gonna go around the rest of the car. If there's anything else, we'll take care of it for him, and that one is all done. So we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully you liked the video. If you can, like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.